Hey everybody, how's it going today? I've got a little sort of first impressions overview of some fire steels I got in recently. I'm just going to show them to you now, one at a time. The first one I want to talk about is this one right here, and this is the Sparkforce by UST, and that's Ultimate Survival Technologies. Now, let me just get that a little closer to the camera for you. Sorry about that, just had to adjust the camera for a second. Hopefully you can hear me over the wind. It's not too bad, I don't think. Now I have, and I'm going to be doing reviews of them soon in the coming week or two. I have both the Blast Match and the Sparkforce. Both are amazing. Really good ferro rods, really good fire starting tools. And just right out of the box, I'm really impressed with this one. I like the idea of the Sparkforce, which this is basically a scaled down version of. And I thought, you know, not that you couldn't fit the Sparkforce in a pocket, but certainly not as an EDC fire starter. And this kind of fit the bill. It's about the size of, you know, of an average or standard lighter, big lighter, whatever, what have you. Comes with some orange cord, nothing too robust, but it's basically just designed to keep the two pieces together when you pull them apart, so you don't lose the cap, which also has a striker in it, as you can see now by me opening it. I'm taking the coating off this already. Let me just move a few things here. See if I can't put up a bit of wind block so we don't lose all the sparks. I'm going to try and strike with this. The construction seems decent. It's holding together very well. I don't see that falling apart in your pocket or being an issue that way. The plastic is really durable and nice and thick. You can see there your fire steel just slides in, and then there's of course a slot in the handle where the striker will meet, and they've got a little hole on the end there where you can see the fire steel. So let's just do a quick strike with this. Yeah. Now this is what I've come to really appreciate about the UST ferro rod. Just top quality. I mean, like I said, the Sparkforce is excellent. Blast Match is excellent. You know, you can't complain about the ferro rod whatsoever. This I'm really impressed with. It's a great little size. I'll probably take the sheath from some paracord and replace this stuff. I've had cords similar to this, and I'm not going to say that about this specific cord because I don't know yet, but the stuff I've had that's thin like this has not weathered well, and by that I mean specifically it doesn't handle the weather. A little bit of rain, some sun, I find this stuff dries right out and will just pop after extended use or just being outside enough. Again, not saying that this will. I'm going to actually keep this around and see how it does as sort of a separate mini test kind of for myself, and I'll let you guys know in an update later on. But yeah, I'll replace that with some paracord sheath just to give it a bit more security. I'm liking it. It's a good size, you know. Striker's good. It does a good job. I carry my own striker on me that I have clipped to my belt. Not that I can't use you know, the spine of a knife, but not all of my knives have a 90-degree spine, and the ones that don't, I haven't bothered to put one on yet because I actually tend to use a striker. At least recently I seem to have gravitated towards a striker more than the back of my knife. No particular reason for that other than I really like the reliability of the striker I have. I have two. I'll show you one. Can't remember where I got it. I want to say it came with a Morin fire steel, but I'm not 100% sure. If anyone recognizes this and has something similar or knows where this one came with or what it came with, remind me. I'd like to know. I'd like to remember, I guess I should say, but it's a great striker. Another one that I do carry, and I've got it in my fire kit. I've kind of got 2 fire kits. One has my Sparkforce in it with various kinds of tinder pouches, bark, wet fire cubes, that type of thing. And I've got this smaller one that I actually just put together in the past couple of days that I'm keeping fire steels in for the purposes of testing. And I've also got my bush box from Bushcraft Essentials. Really awesome little bit of kit too, let me tell you. But pull out the other striker, and this other striker is just a basic sort of saw blade style. I got this with a Pathfinder fire steel, and it just works really well. It's a good length for me. It's coated. It's got an edge that's not coated for ease of striking, and I just really like this thing. It does a really great job. As you can see, it works really well. And that way, I don't know, like I said, I've taken using a striker lately, so I'm going to stick that back away so I don't lose it. Don't like to do that. I'll do a video on this secondary fire kit. The other one I have is in an old camera case. It's a little bulkier and it's got more in it, more weight to it. I wanted something a little slimmer so that if I get to my grove, my little camp area, and I've got access to 700 acres, and I don't feel like taking my pack with me, and I just want to kind of explore the immediate area. You know, I can throw this in a cargo pocket, I can clip it to my belt, and you know, I've got a way to do everything I need. All I need to do really is bring maybe some kind of metal cup for water should I need to boil. But you know, I've got a life straw, as you may have seen in my previous video. I've got a life straw now, so I can really keep my weight down. Just bring in the life straw of this, and I'd be covered with everything I need, with a knife. Good to go. But anyways, getting back on topic, UST Sparkforce, I think it was around $7-8. Really happy with this so far. Really like it. Design's nice, very simplistic, straightforward, connects together well, great spark. You know, sort of a 3,000 strike thing, 5,000 degree spark, you know, the usual, the standard spiel when it comes to fire steels. And I'm just really happy with it. So hopefully you've enjoyed this little look-see. I will do another review, you know, do some fire lighting with it. Not that I have any doubts that I'll be able to do what I need to do with it. It's a ferro rod. It's just in a different package, and I'm really happy with the package. So hope you enjoyed. As always, you have any questions, comments, or requests, please do not hesitate to ask. I'll be more than happy to film something for you or reply to you. And there we have it. UST Sparkforce. Thanks very much for watching.